Hello YouTube, it's me KG and welcome to another video. I am Kayla, a 20-something going through life, sharing my trials, tribulations, and occasional successes, and just trying to figure out as I go along the way. If that sounds like something you would like, I encourage you to subscribe as it helps me and it helps my channel grow, but it also helps you because it helps YouTube understand what you like and show you more of me and more people like me so that we can all get through our 20s, girl, because it ain't easy. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys a life update, which includes a very big announcement, Miss Girl. And if you've been on this channel before, you know what it means when I have my little notebook. It means we are doing an unscripted yap sesh. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, you're going to need it because I'm just going to be talking. When unscripted, unedited also, because I don't have time to edit this, which we will get to when we get to my big announcement, but I literally don't have time. So whatever I say, that's what you're gonna get. You're getting the raw footage. So just pretend we're on FaceTime, we're besties, we're chatting, and let's get into it. So once again, I'm on my break, but I'm not on my lunch break. I love to film a YouTube video on my lunch break. I'm not on my lunch break. I just decided to take a break because I can't. These people stress me out and I can't do it. Basically, our team works through a board. The board is everything. It's where we have all of our projects, all of our tasks, all of it, like the whole job is in the board. And somebody based in another country messed up our board, broke it to where it don't work, and it clocked out. So I have to rush around. I have to look through all of these settings and systems that I know nothing about. I have to figure out how to fix our board while everybody's telling me, oh, I got this error message, I got this pop-up, I can't see what I need to see. No. So I fixed the board. And now I'm taking a break because I don't care. You can't do that to me. No, I am off for the next couple of minutes. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Okay. So now let's get into the checklist. So like I said, we're here today for a life update, and it's mostly a mental update because my life is boring. I be doing the same thing every day. Not about to. We'll get to the big announcement. We'll get there. Let's go. We'll get there. I don't know what this video is going to be titled. Something clickbaity because I'm doing something worthy of clickbait, so I got to take advantage of it. But if the title gives it away, just pretend it didn't. But anyways, for starters of my mental update, is that I want to advance in my career. Not right now. Not right now. Because as I said in my last, I think like 2-3 videos ago, I enjoy my job. I enjoy what I do. When people don't break my board and stress me out, I have a good time. I want to stay at this job. There's benefits I want to take advantage of. I think I'm going to be here at least another year. At least another year. Because I'm vibing. But after that, it's time to move up. I don't know when after that is going to be exactly, but you can't stay in the same job forever. You have to get promoted. You have to elevate your income. You have to elevate your life. You have to learn more. You got to do more. So I've been thinking lately about like, okay, while I'm comfortable, let me think about this so that it's not a rush decision and so that it makes sense. So this year, I'm going to be hitting the grindstone, Miss Girl, and I am going to be, number one, doing my job and doing it to the best and the better of my abilities. Like I said, I like what I do and I like learning. I like being challenged. I like having new tasks. I don't like working all the time. I'm not a hustle culture girly. I'm not gonna, listen, when it clicks 5 o'clock, the laptop slammed to shows. But the things that I did before I slammed that laptop closed are usually very much worth everybody's while. So I want to do my job to the best of my ability, continue to grow, continue to learn. I just took on a new project, but it's like a more formal project. Everything I do is a project. I'm a project manager, but this is like a multiple day, lots of stakeholders, like this kind of beefy. So I just took on a new project that I'm excited about. I'm having fun setting up all the documents. I'm having a good time. So I'm going to be doing my job well. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be learning French. This has 3 like prongs to it. The first prong is for family, I guess. My mom's side of the family is Haitian. They speak Creole, which is a language that has some mixes of African languages and words and sounds, and a lot of mix and a lot of influence from France and French words and sounds. So my brothers, there even are some family members who just speak French. So my older brother took French before me in school, and he said that it helped him sort of understand the family. And since there's not really like Creole classes, usually the best I can do is learn French to get closer to understanding my family. Again, they are 2 different languages, but it's kind of like knowing Spanish and then your family speaks Italian. You're not going to understand every word, but like you can get the like delicioso. Like you kind of know they're talking about good food. Like you get the gist. So that's what I'm doing with learning French. The next prong of it is for pleasure. I'm a travel girly. One thing's for certain and two things for sure. I'm gonna get on that plane and I want to go to Europe. I haven't been in years. I think it's been over a decade since I've been to Europe. It has. I have not been to Europe in a good little hot little minute, and I've never been to France. So it's on my list. It's on my things to do. And in Europe, lots of people speak English. Lots of countries speak English. The ones that really don't are Spain, Italy, and France. I'm not going to learn all three languages, but I may as well learn French so that when I go to Europe, by the time I get there, I speak English and French. That'll be enough to get me through most countries and be okay to communicate to the girls. And then the third reason is that I work in the travel industry right now, and I'm open to staying in the travel industry. I actually really like it. So whenever I do get a new job, a year from now, 2 years from now, whenever I start thinking about that, if I want to keep working in the travel industry or in international business or international marketing, it would be useful to know another language and be able to expand the kinds of people my company could communicate to. French was maybe not, like, I feel like there are other options that make more sense, like maybe Spanish or Mandarin or something for use in international business. But like I said, it's a culture fit and it's a family fit and it's just a personal fit. I just want to learn French. So this year, gonna be learning French. You will be getting videos of me learning French because that's what I want to do. So doing my job, learning French. Third thing I'm doing is I'm getting a project manager certification. Big announcement. After the big announcement ends, I will be coming back and a girl knows in a book. I will be doing my French lessons and I will be studying for the project management professional certificate. I have looked into it and it seems, I'm looking at a wasp outside my window. I looked into it and it seems like I qualify to do the like advanced one. There's an intermediate one where you don't need any years of experience, and then an advanced certificate where you need 3 years experience. And I'm like, I've been doing project management my whole career. It's not been my only job. I've been doing graphic design and stuff, but I've been doing it my whole career. So yeah, I'm qualified. I got my 3 years. So I'm going to be getting that certification, which advances my earning potential. And this was kind of the thing that I wanted to like think with you guys on. Think with me. Open your brain. I want to, when I get my next job, I want to see at least a 40% increase in my salary. Which, when you say it like that, 40%, that sounds like a lot. That's almost 50. Which is almost 100. Like, that's a lot of percents. But when I think about project management and when I think about marketing, people who work in those industries are paid very well. They are paid very much good coin, lots of dollars. And I'm not paid good coin, lots of dollars. I'm not, we'll just put it out there. So I think, is that even enough? Like, you know, they say shoot for the stars, land on the moon. But me, I get disappointed and discouraged very easily, and it will affect me for, like, if I shoot for the stars and I land on the moon, I'm gonna still be looking at the stars like, well, what the heck? How am I gonna get to the stars? This is annoying, even though I'm already on the moon. So what I would rather do is shoot for the moon and land on the moon. But what I do, why an alarm going off while I'm filming a video? What I don't want to do is I don't want to shoot for the, what are we shooting for? I don't want to shoot for the moon and land on my bed. I don't want to shoot for my bed and land on my bed. If I can get to the moon, I'd rather shoot for that. So it's like, is this 40% increase really enough? Am I being like overzealous and greedy when I'm like, you know what? People make a lot more than that. And I'm people. Why can't I make a lot more than that? I don't really know. I don't really know. And I'm not willing to discuss the numbers openly because of my irrational fear that I will be robbed the moment I say a number on the internet. So it's just something I'm thinking about. Is a 40% increase really enough? Don't I deserve more? I think I deserve the world. But if I try and get the world and I only get Europe, I'm going to be pissed off. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what I should be aiming for. Yeah. Dang, I really went through a lot of these bullet points that I didn't think I went through. Next, dating. Oh, Lord. When I've put a pause on dating for the past few months, as you might know if you've been on this channel for a while. Men tend to irritate me, so I've been like, you know what? I'm good, leave me alone. But I have decided, listen, I have like thought about it, sat around with it, gave it some brain power, and I think if I turned 37 and I didn't have kids, I would give up. I don't know if I would give up on dating, but I would absolutely give up on having kids. Right now, I'm still undecided on if I even want kids, but I'm like, on the off chance that I decide that I do want them, and then the offer off chance that I decide that I want to birth my kids myself and not just adopt kids, then I would like that to be an option. Like, I don't want to rule myself out of the option. So that means I do still need to find a husband before 37. A good while before 37. And I need to date my husband for a good while before I marry him, because I'm not about to just marry anybody's old raggedy son. So I do need to keep dating if I want to see my other goals come into fruition. So I decided after my big announcement I'm going to get back into dating. I'm not going to make it the center of my life because I've been doing a lot of other things in my time off of dating, and I have really enjoyed the life that I've built up. And like I said, I'm already adding, right? I'm already adding. So let's get into what I built up. I have been back in my hobbies. I've been back in my hobbies, and that's because of, I think I have reduced my YouTube intake. I'm addicted to YouTube, for those of you who don't know, and I think I've reduced my intake to a point where I am capable of doing other things and not feeling like, well, I could just watch YouTube, you know? So I've been crocheting. I'm working on a blanket. It's gonna take a very long time. I don't know why I decided to make one of the lengthiest things my second project, but I'm working on a crochet blanket. I have been reading, Miss Girl. I actually just got 2 more new blue books, and I put the blue books on the bottom shelf of my bookshelf, but I don't have any more space down there for blue. So the 2 blue books have been sitting in my book bag that I take to work, and I don't know what to do with it. Like, obviously get rid of a book, but I read all of those. I want to keep them. I'm in the middle right now of reading, of reading Siege and Storm, second book in the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and I've been avoiding like book talk because I feel like it's just a bunch of teenagers who don't know what they're talking about a bunch of books that are just a bunch of teenage nonsense, and I'm over it. Like, I'm grown, leave me alone. But you know what, I might have to go back and read what the girls was talking about. I might have to read, what is it, Throne of Glass, or there's like a crown on the book, a glass crown on the book. I might have to go back and read some of these things y'all was talking about, because I just happened into a copy of Shadow and Bone. I never went out and sought it out. I just got it for free, and I was like, well, it was free. I may as well read it, like, whatever. And it had me absolutely gagged. I went and purchased Siege and Storm immediately, and I'm already halfway through. I've been reading it for 2 days. So I'm like, you know what, maybe book talk, maybe they knew what they were talking about. Maybe y'all were onto something. So I'm in my young adult book era, and I'm reading Siege and Storm. I have 2 more romance books on hold. One of them I'm gonna get to read with the big announcement. So I've been crocheting, I've been reading. I have also been very social. I've been seeing my friends at least twice a week, and I've also been making new friends because I don't have social media. This was part of my effort to, like, get off my phone, get off the internet. All I have is YouTube, which is still a problem, but I don't have Instagram, I don't have X, I don't have Threads, I don't have TikTok, I don't have none of this stuff. So when I meet new people and they're like, oh, follow me on Instagram, I get to say, I don't have Instagram, give me your number. Then they give me their number, and then I have to clarify, by the way, I don't have Instagram, so I can't just like your story for 6 months straight. I have to actually text you. We have to actually communicate, because I don't have social media to pretend I'm talking to you. I have to actually talk to you. And so I've made new friends. Turns out talking to people makes you become friends with them. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? So I've been hanging out with my current friends. I've made new friends, and we've been texting back and forth day in and day out. I've been a social butterfly, which is very much not like me. Very much not like me, but I'm still an introvert, but I have exited my, I don't want to say socially anxious, socially, like, nervous. Not all the way to anxious, but just socially a little nervous era. I exited that a long time ago. Going on 17 billion trillion dates, it makes it so that you're not so worried about talking to new people. So I'm still an introvert. I still would like to be left alone sometimes. But when I'm not, I be making friends. I be talking to the girls. So me and my friends just went to the aquarium last weekend. We're not doing anything this weekend because of the big event, but I am seeing one of my friends on Friday, right before the big announcement. So I've been a social girly. I've been a social girly, Miss Pop. And I want to continue to be a social girly, to do my crochet, to do my reading, to study my French, to get my PMP certification, to focus on me and my life, and let dating be just another piece. It's not the focus, it's not the priority. It's just, you know, if I find a nice man and he wants to take me out, let's see if we can't have a nice time and enjoy each other's company. That's really all I'm looking for dating at this point. Maybe my focus will shift. Maybe at some point I'll start feeling like, girl, these eggs are drying up. But right now, I'm good. You know, after my big announcement, I'll reinstall Hinge and just lightly see what happens. That's it. Okay. So we are getting to the point where I announced the big announcement. Before I do that, I want to remind you guys, remember at the beginning when I said if this sounds like something you would like, you should subscribe? Well, you've been sitting here for 15 minutes and 26 seconds and you're still watching the video. Obviously you are enjoying this. So again, I would like to ask you to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, because I get that, sometimes I just know YouTube is going to recommend me the videos again, so I won't subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, at least leave a comment, leave a like, or share this video with a friend who enjoys my energy and, you know, this whole concept of getting through our 20s together. Give it a share, give it a comment, let me know what kinds of things are getting updated in your life, or at least like the video if you liked it, to continue to help me out, help my channel out, and help YouTube algorithm understand you a little bit better, so that you can have more fun on here and not always leave YouTube pissed off because you got recommended some ridiculous content. Because it happens way too often. This girl, way too often. I think YouTube is starting to understand that I don't do horror and I don't do bugs, but sometimes it tries me. So this will help you in the long run. Enough of the big announcement. I actually already filmed a video announcing this, but I have to edit that video. And like I said, I don't have time to edit because of what the announcement is. I literally don't have time. So you're just getting it. I am going to be leaving. I am leaving. I'm just for a month. I'm taking all my stuff, picking it up, and I'm going to Asia for a month. Specifically, I am going to be in Thailand and then Vietnam, and then I'm going back to Thailand, but to another city. So it's a big trip, the biggest I've ever taken. If you've been here for a while, you've seen my travel vlogs before, you know I like to be on that plane, but I'm usually out for, you know, 5, 6, 7 days. A full month on my own in 2 other countries where I don't speak the language. That's serious business. That's serious business. And it's the reason I don't have time to edit is because I leave tomorrow night and I am not done packing. You can't really read it, but there's 2 to-do lists on both of my mirrors and I'm about halfway done through both. I have a lot to do today, so I'm not going to be editing a YouTube video. I'm sorry. I wanted to get you your last February upload because I'm going to be gone all of March, so you will not be getting an upload. I will be in Thailand living my best life, but the travel vlogs are coming. So if you like travel vlogs, another reason to subscribe, because they're going to be coming. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Do you know about Jessie Woo? Anyway, my brain is really on one right now. But the reason why I'm doing this is, number one, it's a vacation, like hello, but there's a bigger reason. All my life, pretty much, since like high school, since like age 14, so most of my life, we'll say half my life, I have wanted to travel, just long term, just travel around, see the world, be able to just get new experiences. That's what I really like from travel, seeing new experiences, seeing new things, being reminded that like there are things happening that have nothing to do with you, that you have no concept of, no understanding of. Like there's cultures you'll never get, there's experiences that are so normal to other people that are crazy to you. Like the world is just such a big and varied and vast place, and I think understanding that helps us better appreciate ourselves and our experiences, but also better appreciate other people. So I love to travel. I love to be on that plane, and I've wanted long-term travel, like, you know, take 3 months off, take 6 months off, take a year off, and just travel. I've loved that idea. I even tried to do it after college. I had planned 6 weeks in Bali with a large group of friends, and I was planning to, after that, just travel around Asia. I did then graduate in 2020, so that didn't happen, but it was a plan. And it's something that I know I'm gonna do before I turn 37. Before I give up on having kids, I will go on this trip. Don't know when, but this opportunity that presented itself to me to have a month away seemed like a good trial run for this idea. So I will be working while I'm in Thailand. I'll be working evenings, and then while I'm in Vietnam, I'm fully on vacation. So it's 2 weeks. I'm trying out both styles, And it's just a good way to see if what I think I want is what I really want. A little mini eat, pray, love. See if I find myself, see if my opinions change, see if I realize, you know, actually turns out 5, 6, 7, 8 days is exactly how long I like to travel. And a month, too long. A year, I was crazy to think that I would do that. You know, you never know. I also just think I need to experience change in my life. This year I'm staying at the same job. I'm just doing the same things I've always done, and I'm not moving anywhere. Like, I'm not doing anything, so life feels a little stagnant. And if I'm honest with you, I've been very stressed out and anxious planning this trip. Couldn't tell you why, because I've planned solo trips and gone on solo trips many times before, but I've just felt like it's just felt so daunting. I think it's because I've never been to Asia and I've never been away for a month. It just felt like a lot. I've been just deeply concerned, and I wanted to do it scared. Be scared and do it anyway. I wanted to make myself uncomfortable. I wanted to take the risk, take the chance, and just see what would happen. I've wanted to just spread my wings, explore something, challenge myself. I just felt like I needed a little bit of a push to feel like this year wasn't a wash, wasn't just me staying stagnant and doing the same things I've always done and not elevating my life in any way. So taking this big trip, this big leap that scared me and that sounded like a lot, but then I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it anyway. It's a good test for my future big trip. Don't know when that's gonna happen, but it will happen. Good test for that, and just a good way to continue to grow as a person, even in the in-between times. Like, this feels like the in-between times, because I'm not moving to a new place, I don't have a new boyfriend, I'm not really doing anything all that new, I'm not getting a new job, I'm not even looking for new jobs, like, I'm not interested. This year just felt like, okay, so what, I'm gonna just sit here? I'm gonna just sit here? And the answer was no. I'm gonna learn French, I'm gonna get a PNP certification, and I'm going to spend a month abroad and really push myself and take on this new challenge. So that is the big announcement. And like I said, I don't have time to edit, which is why you're getting this video today, because I just need to upload something. I'm not going to be uploading for the month of March because I'm going to be away. I'm going to be on that plane. You might get another unedited, like, babble sesh, but you're not, probably not, and you're certainly not getting anything edited or anything serious. I'm only taking my work laptop with me, so I won't even have the capacity to edit anything. And big things are going to be coming when I get back. We're going to have lots of travel vlogs, lots of discussions, and anything you guys want to see. If there's anything you want to see, like how I afforded this trip, how I managed to get a month away from my job, what I'm doing, where I'm going, how I planned it, because the girl, that was how I planned it, how I packed, because all I have is a carry-on and like a carry-on suitcase. I'm not allowed to have a check bag because in Vietnam the restrictions were too tight. I can't have a check bag. So how I packed everything that I would need for a month into one little teeny tiny, less than 22-inch long suitcase. Vietnam, y'all really messed me up. Y'all really messed me up. But it's just the overall. If there's anything that you guys want to know about this trip, I will be happy to make a video on it, but you will be getting a travel vlog. You will be subjected to it, but I think you're really gonna like it, because I've actually been practicing like vlogging and learning how to vlog better the past few weeks. I never brought it up, so I don't know if you noticed, but I have been working on like trying different tactics, changing up my styles. I've been working on most of this on another YouTube channel, so you definitely didn't notice, but like my work from home vlog that I recently uploaded. That was filmed and edited in a different way than I normally do. I was trying out a new style. So I've been trying out new styles. I've learned things. I've picked up what the girls like to see. So I think my travel vlogs are going to go well. I think that they're going to be a fun time for all of us. So I cannot wait to share that with you guys coming in April and coming in May. Cannot wait for the growth and the change that is going to come this year. I will take you along my French journey here or there. I will take you along my PNP journey if you care. It's kind of niche. I don't know if nobody cares about that, but I am willing to bring you along if you care, so let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that's the life update. Tonight, I have to finish packing. I mean, I have to just read the checklist. I have to finish packing. I have to book my excursions. I have to get my in-flight entertainment ready because it's not ready. If I can, I would like to wash my car. I need to get a sandwich to take to the airport. I need to pack my carry-on. I need to paint my toes. I need to finish shaving. First shave of winter. It takes me several showers to get through. I'm not gonna go into it. I need to do a lot tonight. I need to do a lot of things. So I hope you enjoyed this unedited video, because I have a lot of things that I need to get through. I'm going to go have my real lunch break from work, finish up work, and then get through all of that so that I am ready to depart tomorrow. I will see you guys in my next one, which will be a little while from now, but it will be exciting when we come back. And thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. And until then, toodaloo.